Oh my god, Germany is so liberal, the heart of European values, where freedom is pumping right now. Da-dum, da-dum. Do you get to feel free? Well, apparently the police is investigating hate speech online. That's right. You go into your bedroom, you do the clickety-clack, and you cause danger and harm to the world. So much danger that the police goes, and goes into your house. Stop what you're doing, citizens. Stop typing. You are a menace. You need to go to prison. Lock you up where we keep the people who can't be decent and civilized. My god, the invention of the internet. Give a keyboard to an edgy person and you have created a terrorist. Like, politicians are quaking in fear because of what Skullfuck47 might be typing online. How did I manage to grow up? You know what I tell people? Like, V, where did you grow up in the most dangerous neighborhood imaginable? Well, IRC. And they're like, have you considered a job in the military? I mean, you're of such stern stock, V. You're the Iron Man. Like, how did you manage to survive in such a dangerous place where politicians fear to tread? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But like, every single day, I had hate speech given against me. Even today, people in the comment section are giving danger against me and I don't have an entire police force at my disposal. I fail to sook the taxpayer money. I fail to take the money from the working class so I can have a police to go into the people's homes that are sending me vile messages online. Yes, Germany. Again, the heart of European values. It's throbbing right now. Tudum, tudum, tudum. It throbs. Every time I think of freedom and liberty, I look at Germany. Do you know that sometimes you make a tweet? Unironically, you make a tweet. It was about a Vtuber, by the way. I can't show it now. It was a kind of funny thing, like Pipkin Pippa. She was listening to an old documentary, and part of that documentary, all of a sudden, has a speech from Goebbels. And she freaks out when she notices, right? Because she's a corporate VTuber. She can't show that black and white footage. So she immediately closes it. And I thought it's funny. I was like, my god, that is hilarious. And I posted it on Twitter. And immediately, I got an email saying that someone from Germany reported me for breaking German law. And Twitter looked at it and said it's fine. But like, I just want you to understand, okay? Here in Europe, if you tweet, you can have someone from Germany reporting you for breaking German law on Twitter. The heart of European values, freedom and democracy, throbs yet again in Germany. Tudum, 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 tudum. So, German investigators on Tuesday searched houses and apartments and questioned a number of people in crackdowns on hate speech posts. So, again, you can go online, you can call your politician a poopy head, and you hear the Gestapo. Open the door right now, citizen! Have you tweeted? Are you the one who tweeted? Who is the one who tweets? We need to know. By the way, is this happening in America? Probably not. Can you imagine? I don't think the police would manage to cope with that. I mean, especially after they've been defunded. They would probably need like 10 times more men. 10 times more men. I mean, just go on the previous president's Twitter when he was still active. And there were famous people, actors, trying to have him assassinated. Like, all that shit. I remember when I think it may have been, I may be wrong, but it may have been Eminem who got a visit from the Secret Service, and everyone, all the journalists were freaking out. Oh my god, fascism is coming to America. It's fascism. How can you investigate a person? How can you send the Secret Service? That's intimidation. Oh my god, that's in America. Meanwhile, in Germany, open up, citizen! Do they even have an arrest warrant? Like, who is the judge that says, again, like, things said on Twitter, right? Like, no credible thing. By the way, like, you do know that in Germany, if I remember correctly, weren't the AFD headquarters bombed? Do I remember that properly? Like, didn't that happen a couple of years ago? Weren't the members from AFD having their cars burned down and, like, burglary happened? Like, real life shit we're talking about, okay? Like, real life shit. The opposition had real life stuff happen to them, and I wonder if it was taken as serious as a tweet. I mean, I guess Doing that is the German way, but like if you tweet, it's a little bit overboard, right? Oh my god. Again, the heart of the European democracy throbs yet again. The investigation came after legislation was introduced last year that provides for harsh penalties for those who slander and abuse people in political life. So the people in political life, quote unquote, has passed legislation that protects only people who are in political life. Kind of like an aristocracy, isn't it? It's kind of like there are people who are better than you, you know? Everyone is equal under the law. Yeah, of course. I mean, all you have to do is to run for office. And if your car doesn't get burned down, then maybe you too can benefit from the protection. So again, like a politician in Germany, right? Like he can get you fired by shutting down your business. He can lock you in your homes. He can do all of that things. But if you call him a poopy head, then the police. We need your servers. We need your computer, citizen. The raids resulted from an analysis of over 600 posts. Oh my god, 600 posts. How big is the country in Germany? How many million people are there? I'm not looking it up, but you guys know. But out of those millions, there were 600 posts. According to the Frankfurt prosecutor's office. Wow. My god, like I think I should move to Germany. I mean, the streets there must be so clean. There must be absolutely no crime that this is what the Frankfurt prosecutor is doing in his free time. Like, he literally has nothing left to do. So it's like, well, might as well, you know, like, come on, what else is there to do? You know, everything is safe. Might as well police Twitter. I mean, the Trust of Safety Council at Twitter is incompetent. They can't do a good job. So I'm going to do it for them. More than 100 suspects were targeted in 30 German states. By the way, do you remember when there were those images with Russian police who was checking people's phones and that was considered to be offensive? Well, in Germany, it's progressive because they have the technology. They don't have to do it in public. They do it with their servers and stuff. Freedom of opinion has limits. Oh, fuck off. The freedom of opinion is Germany. Progressive country for progressive people. You don't have freedom, you have safety. Safety and security, just like in a prison. President Holger Munk adding that anyone posting hate speech has to reckon with police at their door afterwards. Wow. Yeah. Why are you on Twitter if you're in Germany? Like, honestly, if I was in Germany, I wouldn't allow my kids on Twitter. It's a dangerous place. No, you can end up in prison. Like, get the fuck off Twitter. Go to a bar. Go to a pub like normal people. Talk face to face. Like they used to. You know, use flyers. Like, don't go on Twitter. Find alternative means of communication. La Resistance moves on. Well, you know, like if they do that, maybe they can hire snitches afterwards, right? Because like that's how the Gestapo used to do it, right? They would have snitches. Which is more powerful, the Gestapo or the Stasi? It's kind of difficult to pick from Germany's past. I mean, you have two different flavors. Which one is more offensive? I don't know. The Gestapo, that's what I went. More offensive. The Stasi is more progressive. In a joint statement, the Frankfurt prosecutor said that Buka said that some of the posts contain abuse of prominent politicians in all the parties represented in parliament, with 2/3 being targeted at women. Oh no, not the women in power. Not the women in power, the legislators. I mean, they are the most vulnerable people in society. Holy shit. Other posts contain misleading reports and quotes that had been officially documented as false. Oh, I mean, look, if the government documents something as false, who the fuck are you to contradict them? Arrest them, officer. Discrediting and defaming the targeted politicians. So, I love how it works, you know, like a normal person like myself, for example. If I get discredited or defamed, I have to sue the person. A politician doesn't even have to do that. The police will do it for them. Police said raids took place in Baden-Württemberg, Bavaria, Berlin, Brandenburg, Bremen. How many B's are in Germany? Jesus, it's a B country, no? A country seems to be Russia. They take a lot of inspiration from there, don't they? Hessen, Mecklenburg, whatever. Tuesday's operation makes clear that the scale of which office holders are being assaulted, slandered, and threatened online. Look, the only thing you're allowed to do with politicians is to worship them and kiss their ass. You're not supposed to say anything negative. The fuck do you think you are? Do you think you're in a free country? Of course you're not. You're in a country that keeps you safe. Let me know what you guys think. I probably violated some German laws for making this video. Maybe Twitter will let me know that a German is upset. Yeah, unironically, apparently, like, people from Germany on Twitter, when they flag someone, it gets on a priority list. I think it's like Germany, a country which forces social media to take down, like, problematic posts within less than 24 hours. So that is why. Oh my god, Germany, you're so progressive. So progressive. I'm glad you're the throbbing, that's the word I want to use, throbbing heart of the European Union, sending liberal values to the rest of us. Holy shit, how does my country manage to do things without these progressive legislation in place? Can you imagine if Germany didn't have these legislation, they can become like America, a country that actually has free speech. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.